Hi, so in this video I wanted to do a full disclosure of all the different things that I have made in the last couple of years of sewing and a little bit about how I got into sewing in the first place. So for my 30th birthday I was having a party with all my friends and I wanted to make something totally special to me and it was inspired by this lady. So this is a cartoon of my grandmother when she was sewing at her sewing table and my mum with no trousers on, asking her for something, who knows what. But this is this is the person that I started sewing because of. So my granny used to be a seamstress. And as I said, for my 30th birthday I wanted to make something totally unique, so I decided to make a full tulle skirt and it looked something like this. It was something that I loved making and it made sure that I spent lots of time with her, which was brilliant, so we made it together. And that was the start of my sewing journey, and now I'll take you through all the different things that I have made since then. So the first thing I made by myself were these. These are my Fairy Cake pyjama bottoms. They're a really simple make, so I recommend if you're going to make something, make pyjama bottoms because they don't need to fit you properly, they just need to be nice and big. And I love these, I wear them all the time. And that was where I started my love of sewing, really, was with these bright pink pyjama bottoms. So this dress was a funny story because I decided to book myself into a course having made my pyjama bottoms, and I turned up needing to have experience of sewing and all I'd ever done was one thing. And then I was finding myself sitting at an overlocker having to work with patterns. But the course was brilliant, they really helped me out. They even helped me with pattern matching, which I'd never been able to do before, which is why I chose this nice stripy fabric. And I have since gone on to make another one of these Moneta dresses, which is here. And then with this one, I did it with a cross back. So I slightly changed it, did short sleeves, but this is really easy to do. I had loads of fun doing it, so that was really good. I always really wanted just a plain black skirt, a work skirt, so I did this one out of the Love at First Stitch book. This was great, and I didn't need to line it because it's a nice thick fabric. So yeah, really easy to make. It was the first time I'd done a zip, so not perfect, but fine for me. This one I went a little bit crazy with and decided to do a bobble scarf because I was going to Crufts, so I thought the dogs were fun. I actually haven't worn it since, but I still really love the bobbles. It's kind of fun to play around with fabric, and what I learned from this is you probably need a bit of a thinner fabric for scarves, but really enjoyed doing that. Really simple project, I did it in about an hour. At some point I diverted from clothes and I went into doing bags. So I started with this one, which is just an oilcloth makeup bag. Having done this, I then made them for all my friends. I started making them for Christmas presents. Really simple to do. Again, I did this one from a class, as I did this one. So this was a class as well. But then once I started making these, I got really into oilcloth and the fact you didn't have to hem anything, so or finish any of the edges. So I then started to make tons of these. So here are a few of the ones I've made before, including for Mrs. Giovanna Fletcher. So that was one of my proudest sewing moments, I have to say. I then diverted into knitting and decided to knit myself a bag out of jersey yarn. So there came this. Then I went back to sewing. So these two skirts I actually made at the same time. I know why. I was going to a work event and we had to wear the same t-shirt, so I thought if we're going to all wear the same tops, I'm going to wear a different skirt. So I made this one out of scuba, which isn't the best fit, I have to say, but it was really fun to work with, a totally different fabric, so I had a bit of a play with that. And then this one is the Lizzie skirt by Sew Over It, and I absolutely love this and the pleated pattern, and it's great to wear. It was also the first time I did anything with lining, so that worked really well. Plus, skirts with pockets are just the best thing ever, so I love them. Still in Sew Over It, I got a bit into Sew Over It. We've got the top that I was wearing in my introduction video. I made that myself. Again, really quick and easy to make. I like the fact that the stripes go in a different direction on the neckline. That was just a bit of fun that I added for me. I also have this top, which I haven't worn in a while. It's a little wraparound top, just really simple and pink, cute. But it's more of a summery thing, so I just haven't worn it since the summer. But again, it's another bit of a sew over it one. It's nice when you just want to throw it over a nice dress, which is what I did for my friend's wedding, which was a 50s theme. So I just put this over my 50s dress when I was a bit cold. This playsuit, again, is a sew over it playsuit, but I love it. It's like wearing pajamas in the day, but looks better, which is brilliant. And it's really, really easy to make. There's no difficult fastenings, no buttons, no zips or anything like that, which is great. And it looks really good on, but it really didn't take that much to make it. So nice elasticated waist, really comfy. Highly recommend it to someone starting out in sewing because it was really, really simple. Other than the amount of fabric that you need for it, that's one thing you have to take into consideration. The top I'm wearing now, I made this one. And this is actually the same pattern as well, but just in the other version of it. So with the short sleeves, slightly more cropped waist. But yeah, it's just really fun. And I wear this top all the time. It's my comfy sewing top. I love it. I loved the fabric and I had to get it. And then I made the top based on the fact that I totally love the fabric. So that was another one of my makes. This was a top that I made. Again, I sew over it. They just fit me well, so I use them a lot. This is just one of their simple silk cami top, but I found this fabric, I loved it, and it cost me I think a £5 in a bargain basement for a meter's worth of this fabric. So brilliant, and I got a whole top out of it. Absolute bargain, love this. This one, I saw the fabric and I absolutely loved it. It was great. It was a little bit sparkly, which I love. I love glittery things, as you can see from what I'm wearing now. And I found a free pattern online, a waterfall cardigan, and made this. So I got an overlocker for my birthday. That was for my 32nd birthday, after I've been sewing then for a little bit. And I made this out of it. And this one, it's just really comfy, you can throw it over everything. Totally love this top, it's really great. This is probably one of my only sewing fails, I guess, because I never really wear it. The problem is that I didn't put, I've now learnt, I didn't put any strengthening on the shoulders, and so you can see little holes where the stitching is coming through. But again, I just got this really cheap piece of jersey, I was just playing around with it. So this was just a bit of fun, a bit of playing, seeing how it looks, and I really love the colour. The colour's really bright, it works really well. So yeah. So that's it for now. I'll be back soon with another video. Subscribe to my channel, and as always, if there's anything you want to see, just pop a comment in the box below.